Let's see what else is going on. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. We're down here to talk about what's going on down to the
I sponsor the now. I sponsor the
Let me
blog.
tell you something.
vlogs. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. I'm still trying to get over this cold. I think I'm gonna go have breakfast somewhere. I kind of want to go sit down and have breakfast somewhere. I don't know yet. I can just make me some avocado toast with the egg over easy on the top. That sounds good, huh? I think that's what I'll do on some sourdough. At Sprouts, they have this that you can buy like half a loaf, and they have an everything sourdough. Oh my God, at Sprouts, love it. So I just get a half a loaf. But the boys like it. They like the everything sourdough. So I might get a whole loaf the next time. I was like, oh, a half a loaf because I wanted to try it. But it's everything sourdough. But it has the everything stuff on the outside, of course, around it. Oh, but yeah, it's so good. Put you some avocado on top, fry you an egg and put it on top. I love it. It's so good. It is so good. That's what I think I'm gonna do instead of going to breakfast. I'll just make. I just don't feel like making anything. I want somebody to bring me some food. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not at 100% today. And so, girl, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. After I finish this video, I wanted to lay down, but I want somebody to bring me some food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I said. I used to say that I wanted a butler. This is some really good news, y'all. The FDA bans the use of red dye number 3 in foods and drinks. The U.S. Federal Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, has made a bold move by banning the use of synthetic dye, red number 3, from all food products, beverages, and ingestible drugs. The latest change announced on Wednesday marks a big moment in the ongoing conversation about food safety and consumer health. Red number 3, also known as FD&C red number 3, is used for its vibrant red hue that gives life to candies, cakes, cupcakes, cookies, frozen desserts, and various frostings. However, the dye has faced scrutiny over potential health risks for years. This is not something that is new. The people have been complaining about red number 3 for years. Okay. However, the dye has faced scrutiny over potential health risks, particularly following the color additive petition filed in 2022 by health advocates who raised alarms about its possible links to cancer and behavioral issues in children. While the FDA acknowledges that at least 2 studies have indicated a correlation between high levels of red number 3 and cancer in rats, it asserts that these findings do not translate to humans. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. One thing about the United States, I do believe, is in the death business. And one thing I feel that it does is kill its citizens through the food supply, through the environment, and through its healthcare system. That's what I believe. Nonetheless, the agency's regulations necessitate the revocation of the dye's authorization, emphasizing its commitment to consumer safety. When people say they leave this country and get healthy in the food, because of the food, all the stuff that they put in the foods in the United States and the regulations that they have on what they put in the food are so low. You go to other countries and you eat the same thing, it tastes completely different. Eggs look different. Even the color of eggs, the color of egg yolks look different. Everything you have to refrigerate. When you go to other places, people have their eggs sitting out. They don't need to be refrigerated. Girl, I just got pissed. I just got pissed because I think about the United States and how people have this idea that it's just this great place, the land of the free, the home of the enslaved, is what I say. But it kills its citizens by overworking. The food supply fucking sucks. The environment fucking sucks. The healthcare system fucking sucks. The educational system fucking sucks. Technology sucks. Everything. It's in the death business. I truly believe it. You got people working until 65 years old. That is insane. I truly believe retirement age should be 50 years old. 50, 55 at the longest. 55, 65. And then when you go to the Social Security website and see how much you're going to get. And so I've been working since I'm 19 years old. And you look and you barely hitting $1,000 a month to live in the where the fuck can you live in the United States for $1,000 a month? The death business. Work you to death, and then when it's all said and done, you living on $1,000 a month, or you got to go back to work. It infuriates me to see old people working because they have to work, not because they're bored, right? They retired and they're bored and they want to go do something. No, because they have to. That's insane. The veterans, they don't get they fight for this fucking country, the freedom in this country, and they come back and treat it like shit. Girl, let me calm down. I just got pissed off. The food is killing the people, the environment is killing the people. People having to go to work every day is killing them. They're upset because the birth rate is plummeting. People are not having as many babies as they did before. It's plummeting all over the globe. Won't be no fucking workers to work for these fucking corporations. Won't be none. They want you to keep having babies. Okay, y'all won't have any babies, so let's take abortion rights away. Let's make it so if you slip up and get pregnant, you can't even. Let's make it so that you have to have a baby. Free labor and fast death. Now, red 40, yellow 6 is next. Finally, after all the sicknesses and death, good job, America. Should have been banned in the 80s, but a win is a win, I guess. Yes, I'm telling you, people have been complaining about the red coloring in the food for years, since I remember. Great, now do the blue dye and the chemicals sprayed on the fruits and vegetables. Let's not forget the preservatives and everything else. That's what happens when things are ran by men. Their outcome is death. It's not regenerative, it's not recycling, it's not a rebirth, it's nothing like that. Well, I guess people say a win is a win, I guess. Rent was how much when you got your first apartment? I remember our first apartment, my first apartment, it was me and my brother and a boyfriend. Remember the one that's now a cop? We moved into a 2-bedroom apartment in Montebello, and I can't remember what the rent was. Was it just $1,000? I don't. I would have remembered if it was more than $1,200. I don't think it was more than $1,200 for a 2-bedroom in Montebello. And then my last apartment before I moved out of California to Georgia, my rent for a 1-bedroom in Koreatown was when I started, it was $725, and when I left, $725 or $625. I don't think it wasn't over 800 when I left. I think it was $750 for a 1-bedroom in Koreatown. Girl, you can't get that ever. Never. That will never happen again. Rent was how much when you first got your apartment? Somebody said 625 for a 2-bedroom. 1,200, 550, 475, 525, 525, 500, 300, 525. Yep, 650. I think that's how much my rent was in Koreatown. 600, 650. And I believe when I left it was like 720 something. 1,300 in Pasadena, the good old days. 500, 545, 399, 700 to 800, 2,400. A whopping 850. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? How much now in California, it's like $1,000 a bedroom, depending on where you are in California. It's like $1,000